Welcome back to Loose Women, and thank you very much for some of your emails, your Facebook messages and tweets today. Emma says, I think it's very difficult on the topic of pregnancy quiet because you want to shout it from the rooftops. Really hope it all goes well for Lily this time. She deserves it after the year she's had, doesn't she just? And Claire has got in touch on the subject of Nancy Delolio's self-belief. She says, Nancy reminds me of Dorian from Birds of a Feather. Both of them have similar dress sense and far too high opinion of themselves. It's all right, Nancy will be fine with that, because she's fascinating. Now, they say all good things come to an end, and sadly, that's where we're at with our final guest. As the adorably eccentric Graham in Coronation Street, he's had us in stitches over the last 2.5 years, but it seems lately he can't do right for doing wrong, as he breaks his girlfriend's heart and decides to leave Weatherfield tonight. Oh. Kicking off, please welcome Craig Gazy.
Good day to you, ladies, you all right? Did I hear a boo in the audience then? No. I was like, I've been getting loads of abuse, and I'm like, guys, it's not the only way is Weatherfield. Like, is it real, is it not? No, it is, it's written.
You're a proper real-life actor.
Yes. And a very good one at that.
But it's a credit to your performance that they think that you and Sheen, you know, are up to no good. What is going to happen tonight?
Am I allowed to say? I think everyone knows, really. Anyway, I leave tonight and we run off together.
You don't?
Do you go in a black cab?
You do?
You have to.
Yeah.
Wheels.
Yeah. So what's Sheen got that Tina hasn't?
I'll meet you at the cab station. Ex-Corrie Club. Hiya, you're right. A big room of people who used to be in Corrie. Are you going back after this? I'll see you then.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
All waiting for their cabs.
Yeah.
What's Sheen got that Tina hasn't then?
Well, a lot of people... there's kind of a divided camp on it, really, because some people quite like Sheen and Graham now. It took a while to warm up, but a lot of people do love Tina and Graham and are sad to see them split up. But I think the thing with Sheen is that she's a little bit kooky and she's a little bit more on Graham's wavelength, and she kind of gets his silliness and his eccentricities.
You are slightly mad, aren't you?
You know.
He is mad. I think he got a little less mad.
He did.
And I didn't really like that as much. And I did miss kind of... he sat at the Rovers kind of... I joked that there were 2 imprints of my elbows as he was pining over his girlfriend. And I was kind of like...
He's lost the cookiness a bit.
I was like, he's obtained her. He doesn't need to pine over her. But I was just kind of...
I wouldn't have thought he was a one to cheat, I have to say, of everybody in that.
No, but as I said in my in Graham's defence, see, I'm getting with the fictional thing now. In my defence. In Graham's defence, he did not want to marry her, and he didn't want to be part of anything. He just wanted to get on with his girlfriend.
But that doesn't mean you have to sleep with her.
No, but then, right? Yeah, but listen, then he sees very little of her. He lives with this girl that he's been chucked in a room. He's sleeping on his sofa, and, you know, they start to get on. I likened it to kind of being in the Big Brother house and, you know, where people kind of get on and, you know, so...
But I think it's nice, because you started off being a bit kooky, a bit crazy, a bit silly, and now you've had a more serious... acting role to play, because you are real Shakespeare, darling. Really.
Yes.
Are you?
He is a real Shakespearean actor.
I am.
So it's nice for you to show off some proper, you know, strong...
Yeah, I mean, it is good, and I did want that about the character. I did want to have, you know, I've gone through an array of emotions, and he has, like, been through quite a lot, and, you know, it does test you more of kind of doing the funny stuff, but in a way, you know, I do miss the comedy. And
I loved you in the Butchers.
I know.
I used to love
it kind of wasn't the same after Stephen went, and
no, I know,
I really missed the Butchers, and I was actually gutted that I didn't get the... Graham didn't get an opportunity. See, I'm there. I'm as bad as you. But Graham didn't get an opportunity to take over the Butchers on his own.
I thought you were going to have your own sausages and everything.
Sherry, you were in Coronation Street. Calm down, it's not real.
No, I think they may have done, but I'd said that I was leaving. I was going to go at that point.
Oh, okay. Is it safe for you to be around meat products? Because didn't a pork pie land you in jail in the first place?
Yes.
Well, they say this, but I think... They do say this, and I had this timeline of how Graham did this and to find out about my character. And no, I think he joked about it, that he threw a pot pie.
Oh,
he
I
actually was
believe
in
that.
prison for setting fire to his grand's house.
Well, that's more serious, obviously, than throwing
Yeah,
a
I
pork
think
pie.
the pot pie was actually a joke, and yeah.
You had a great relationship with David, though, didn't David Platt?
Yeah, and me and Jack get on really well, and we kind of had, he was the straight man and I was the stupid one, and we did really like, you know, I'll miss that. That was good.
Well, you miss the kissing scenes because, you know, Michelle Keegan's
she's
not
hot,
ugly.
isn't she? She's very pretty.
It's, you know, it's a hard job. Someone's got to do it. You know, I'd say that, but like, she's like a sister. Like, I get on really well, and I get all guys going, "Oh yeah, you must love that," and I'm like, you know, it is a job. It's not the toughest of jobs. I'm not going down the pit, admittedly, but you know, she is my mate, and the main thing is that you feel comfortable with someone that you can do that, because it's an intimate moment that isn't real, and it's really difficult.
How's
Like,
Max
I was
there?
really embarrassed.
It's
It was my first ever kiss, and we did it at.
Whatever in the world?
Yeah, untouched.
Really? No.
Let's not talk about that. We did that last time. I'm not going into that.
First the pork
I'm not
pie
going
and
into my
I fell
love
for that
life this
one.
time. No, it was the first time I'd ever done a kiss on screen, and we did it at 7 o'clock in the morning, and like. And it was really, you know, really tight.
It was
So it was very unromantic.
So when you were growing up like us, so I was a bit Sandy stroke Rizzo, was there any sort of film that you used to reenact in your bedroom?
Oh, that you put me on the spot there.
Have I?
Yeah.
Why in his bedroom?
Yeah, we don't talk about them films, surely.
That's where I reenacted most of mine.
I'm sure it was.
I remember Karate Kids was quite a big one. I used to get my dressing gown, and I used to
Could
do
you do
all
the
this.
kick?
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi, wax
Used to
on,
do all
wax
that.
off.
Yeah.
Remember that?
But my thing for acting that kind of got me into it was, I don't know if you know the theme park Camelot, but they used to have like the jousting, and I kind of would like still to do it, even though I can't ride a horse, but they used to like, there were like these nights, and I was kind of obsessed by this idea of performance that I just used to love all that. So I kind of love all those kind of things.
Outside of that, though, what do you fancy next? I mean, obviously, Zoe mentioned that you were in the Royal Shakespeare Company. Is that something you fancy doing a bit more of?
One of the reasons that I did leave is to be able to do some theatre. I mean, you know, not solely just that. It's the point of being a freelancer, so I can do bits and stuff. So I definitely I'm looking at doing some projects. There's some in the pipeline now. Got to get back on the stage, because I've been doing it since I was 5, and this is the longest time I've had without being on the stage.
Thank you so much for coming by today, Craig. It would be sad to say goodbye tonight, but good luck with whatever comes next. Craig Gazy, everyone. We're back tomorrow with P. Widdy and Widdicombe. See you then. 12:30. Bye-bye.